Oh hey, I didn't just rush here to start this. Hi, I'm Dirk the Red Panda, the head of this thing. I don't know why I'm trying to sound so proper. I guess I'm trying to make up for all the crazy stuff that has happened the past day or three, I guess it was. But yes, we are kicking off the round of 32 in 1 minute, as you can see here. Oh, should I highlight the whole thing? But in 1 minute, we are going to open up the polls. I'm going to... Oh shoot, I should open up the polls now. There was no suspense at all. I am amazing at this. The reason why I rushed was because I was working on some homework. School life. Alright, I just posted it in the chat for you guys, and I'm going to widen my screen so I can put it in the description. So yes, we are starting our round of 32 now. And I am scared to see what you guys have to say about my differences for this poll. I added pretty pictures at least, so there's that. The poll, colon. Blah. There we go. Scrolly scroll. Save. Alright, so... life kind of just took place, and yeah. I was really frustrated because I was trying to do something simple, but it's I haven't learned the language formally, so I'm just okay, what the heck is happening? So it's me learning a new language and a new software. So that's fun. I don't know if I can prop this up at all. 2 pound? Nope. 5 pound weight to save the day. Alrighty. So, I am sitting here and waiting for the responses to come in. I'm surprised that people aren't... Oh, never mind. Right when I say I'm surprised nobody's done it, a response comes in. Alright, so... Let's see what this one person responded. Nah, I kid. I'm not gonna do that to you, but... Ooh, closer than I thought. So, I'm going to review the matchups, just so you guys can see them. Actually, I should post this on Twitter first, and then I'll do it. Alrighty, it's posted on Twitter. It's a thing now. So, back to what I was saying. We are going to review the first round. Second round already. We're in the round of 32, baby. Here's a recap of the round of 32. I have each octant as a pretty little thumbnail now with the remaining participants here in the bottom right corner. So, our first match, which we kind of saw what the first person voted for and then started evening out. This one's going to be an interesting match. Our first matchup for round of 32 is Shuichi from Tennis Ace, our #1 seed overall, going up against a mighty fierce, I guess you could kind of say he's fierce, but intimidating nonetheless, 33rd seeded Galhine, or Goheen, however you pronounce it, from Beastars. Alright, I'm nervous for that one because if I at any Beastars fans or any Beastars voice actors, they're probably going to stand Galhine so hard, and I'm very scared for anybody facing them, but, kind of have to be fair nonetheless. It's whoever the most people vote for wins, so in the end of the day, I probably will just be like, hey, you're best boys in the tournament, and then they'll just at Galhine's voice actor. Who knows? Sorry, I'm having my feels right now for Shuichi. But the winner of Shuichi and Galhine will face off in the Sweet 16, but the round of 32 matchup for it, the winner of this round of 32 matchup will face the winner of Shuichi and Galhine in the following round. Okay. I'm bringing up unnecessary suspense because I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Screw it. The winner of Shuichi and Galhine is facing the winner of Cliff from the Smoke Room versus June from Tennis Ace. Why did it take me so long to say that? Jeez. Phrasing, am I right? Don't fix something don't fix something that's already worked. So we have two potential Tennis Ace players Tennis Ace players, I guess you could say. One plays the piano, one plays volleyball, but we have two potential Tennis Ace characters matching up in the Sweet 16. Either that, or it could be none of them, and it would just be Galheim versus Cliff, or any combination of the whatever. But yes, Shuichi, Galheim, Cliff, and June remain in the Octant 1 for the round of 32. Alright, so moving on to the next Octant. We have the only seed not to have been upset in this Octant, number 9 seeded Haida from Agretzko. This is the one I'm nervous too about adding because getting Ben Diskin to participate would really have a lot of stands involved. But Haida is facing off against Kuya from Morinatsu. An upset against, I think it was it Tom Nook? No, that was somebody else. Kuya, who the hell did you upset? Kuya upsetted Owen from Repeat. That was a shocker to me, in my opinion, because that one was a close matchup, but Kuya gained like a decent victory off of it. So let me pull up the next Octant, because I am hella right now. And as I pray my computer doesn't just crash on me as I do this. There we are. We have Haida on the right, Haida on the left, Kuya on the right. I am so on top of things. This is what homework does to me when I'm so frustrated on it. I'll stutter. But yes, Haida versus Kuya. The winner of that will face off against the lowest seed to make it to this round, and the lowest seed to win a match in the history of the Best Boy Bracket March Madness. It's Tyson from Password. He upsetted Coach Grifter in the first round in a very close matchup that edged him out by, I think, 8-9%, maybe even 10%. But that one was quite a shocking upset. But he is going off against a powerhouse 40th seeded Bowser from Super Mario Bros. That one, I'm kind of shocked Bowser is seeded that low, but yeah, it's kind of, part of the results of being a jury, The 8 of us had to rank them all, and so, Bowser didn't get the best of the mix. But nonetheless, Bowser is the 40th seed. Alrighty. Moving on to Octant 5. Now that I am more in my element and not stuttering. Octant 5. Here we have an Octant 5. Our first matchup. Screw it. I can scroll down a little bit. There we go. Alright. On the left, from Beastars. Not voiced by Ben Diskin, but voiced by... Shoot. I forgot his last name. I think his first name's Jonah, but I know his Twitter handle is I'm Mr. Transistor. It's Legoshi from Beastars at the 5th seed. And he's going off against a 28th seeded Dozer from Extracurricular Activities. Fierceness against Brawn. That one's gonna be interesting match. Depends on how you vote, how your mind thinks, or what you're thinking with when you vote. Alright, the winner of that will face off against the winner of the Battle of the Soft Boys, the Battle of the Cute Boys, I guess you could say. The battle of, interestingly, probably some of the best Boy material on this bracket. Jack from Beastars, who is voiced by Den Biskin. He is voiced by Ben Diskin. I will never get that right. Jack, voiced by Ben Diskin from Beastars, is going off against TJ from Echo. Both are very nice and kind people, which is why I said they're soft boys, they're cute boys, they're that type. So, that is going to be Octant 5. The 2 winners there will face off in the Sweet 16. And from there, the Sweet 16 is the final matchups before our Elite 8, the grand ending. Alright, moving on. Last but not least for Octant 1, so we're almost halfway through this. Waiting for the OBS. Oh, wrong one. That's the one that we're going to do afterwards. Octant 4. There we go. Our final day 1, or I guess they're all on the same day, but you know, the final West Side bracket matchup. I should change the name, but the final West Side bracket matchup. We have Sissel, the sole representative left from Repeat, versus Lin Hu from Nekojishi, and eventually Nekojishi and Pals, or Nekojishi and Friends, something like that. He is going to be on the Switch someday. Someday soon. May have come out recently. I have not paid attention. But yes. We have definitely a big difference in terms of stature, but what you can make up for in stature is personality. And that, my friends, will be a closer matchup than you expect, at least in my opinion. And last but not least, for the west side of the bracket, we have seated at the 4th seed. He is on your right, I would say. Yes, number 4th seeded Nikolai from the Smoke Room. The big, tough man, but he is also a very charismatic person who just wants a friend. He is going off against, I'm not sure if he's very tyrannical, but I heard Decker or somebody call him a space Nazi. I know he's the antagonist of Star Fox, but it is Wolf from Star Fox at the 36th seed who is facing off against Nikolai. Lin and partners, I am very off. Thanks for correcting me, Noel. But yes. Sissel, Lin Hu, Nikolai, and Wolf are left in Octant 4. The winners will go off in the Sweet 16, and from there, a ticket to the Elite 8. Alright, that's the end of day 1, or I shouldn't say day 1. That's the end of the west half of the bracket. Now, this is the east half of the bracket. I have already posted the bracket in the Discord if you want to see a PDF or a crappy image of the bracket. The PDF is not crappy. The PNG photo that I took of it is. So, round of 32, day 2. East side of the bracket. We start off as I pull up the Octant. Avenge Carl. Still referring to Wolf beating out Carl for that spot. An upset in terms of seeding, but not really an upset in terms of popularity. I forgot to display the chat. The chat is here. I am sorry, chat. You did not get to comment on the first half of the bracket. Here we go, the second half of the bracket, the east half of the bracket, the east side. We have, at the 3rd seed, top of the bracket on the right side, it's Greg from Nat in the Woods, flailing arms all around, as he goes off against a potential tennis pro at the 35th seed. From Tennis Ace, it's Yuichi, known as the MC if you chose to name him something else. Alright. I know a lot of people are going to love Greg, but I feel like Yuichi has a strong liking, despite having flaws as a character, but it's like fleshed out flaws, not like, oh, the writing's bad. Okay, the winner of Greg and Yuichi will face off against Fox from Star Fox versus Juichi from Morinatsu. So now we have the protagonist from Star Fox against, well, I think... Wait. No, he's not the sole representative of Morinatsu. Kuya and Juichi are the 2 representatives left from Morinatsu. So, congrats to Morinatsu for getting 2 through the bracket, and Tennis Ace for getting 3 through to the next round. Alrighty, that is Octant 3. I was about to missay that. I clicked on the chat button. I am not supposed to click on the chat button. We are going to Octant 6 for our next setup of matchups. Click, click. This is what I was talking about with who... Wait, was it Anders? I swear somebody upset Tom Nook. It may or may not have been Anders on the right side, but... No, it was Juichi who was the one who upsetted Tom Nook. I forgot that. So, Juichi was the upset against Tom Nook earlier, just to clarify. Alrighty, so now moving on to Octant 6. On the left side, we have from Nekajishi and partners, Likalau, better known as Clouded Leopard, or vice versa with the better known as part. Either way, it's Likalau going up against Anders from Afterclass, who upset Horkeo Kamui, the sole representative from Tokyo After School Summoners. So, will Nekajishi, or will the whole Nekajishi novel, nope, will Likalau avenge Horkeo Kamui, or will Anders prove his dominance and move on to the Sweet 16? The winner of that will face off against the winner of Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie versus Nick Wilde from Zootopia, Battle of the Popular Stories. One from a famous, or well, just big box office animated movie that had won a decent amount of awards. At least that's what I heard. Going off against an underrated character, supposedly. Once I show you my video, basically, Banjo has not had the most praise, I guess, in terms of original games, but Banjo has been revived and could thrive here in this round, as he is starting to become more and more well-known. I kind of spoiled a little bit about what my upcoming video is that I'm going to do maybe after this, but I'm going to unveil that after I finish this bracket here, these final 4 matches. But yes, my surprise video is somebody making their predictions for the round of 32. Alright, moving on to Octant 7. Slowly loading as the silence fills. Scrolly scroll. Octant 7, we have, in the top match, we have KK Slider from Animal Crossing New Horizons going off against a 26-seeded Neferu from Adastra, the mischievous man, the one of charm, the one of clever speech and dialogue, I guess you can say. The one who is smooth with his words, going off against the one who is smooth with his guitar and singing. The winner of that will face off against 10th-seeded Spencer from Extracurricular Activities, going up against the guy who upset Liko from Pirate's Fate. It is Parker Mr. Stone from Afterclass. Another big seed upset, or at least big difference in seeding upset, is going off against a high seed. So at least one upset happened in this octant, but the rest are pretty much unharmed in terms of favors. Will there be a difference in this octant, or will the favors continue on for a Sweet 16 battle of Guitar Dog versus Tennis Dog? Alright, last but not least, You guys are really looking forward to this one. We have one of the bigger upsets, the second biggest upset of this bracket. 50th seeded Case K from Tennessee going off against a close victoried Chester from Extracurricular Activities, the 18th seed. Both are tennis players, but each of them have different skill sets for the game. One has finesse, one has wits, the other has brawn and power to lead them on in tennis. Will the brawn win, or will the wits win? And last but not least, we have the second-seeded Amicus from Adastra going off against the man who is smooth with you, but make sure to always ask for consent, Dean from Password. So Amicus versus Dean is the last one. So those four, whoever wins their matches, they're going to face off in their octant final. But yes, they do have wits, I swear. I swear they do. Oh, let me change that. East. Now it says East. And this one now says West. Ta-da! Alright, everything is back to normal. People want me to change the screen. And I will give you guys a sneak peek of the voting results right now. Based on my jury decision that I kind of did last night to see if we should allow people to see the results still, we currently have a 3-to-1 jury approval of it. So not a complete majority yet, but at least enough of a majority that I can do it for now and take it back if I need to, because I can change the settings. Alrighty, right now we have a surprising lead from Shuichi against Galheim. We have 27 responses, impressive from you guys so far. We have the same amount of people with June in the lead. Guess we have some Tennessee stands in this chat. But at least it's a single vote, so we cannot spam unless you have 5 bajillion accounts, which I disapprove of. Alrighty, we have Kuya upsetting Haida in a surprising amount right now. I'm scared if I at Ben Diskin that this would flip. But next up, we have Bowser in a slight... Oh, this is shocking. I thought Bowser was on top. Never mind. Pun intended. But Tyson is upsetting Bowser so far. Looks like Password is making a hurrah to advance. And then right now, as of 27 responses... Where is Amicus on the screen? I forgot to show Amicus. I forgot to show Octant 2, so... People who missed Octant 2, I am sorry. Octant 2, Octant 2... Okay, this is what I was mentioning for Octant 2, sorry. But, there. We have Legoshi definitely beating out Dozer right now with 27 responses. And TJ and Jack is a close one. This one can be really neck and neck down the line. Alright, so far with 28 responses now, Sissel is losing to Lin Hu. Lin Hu with a 71% vote so far. Now we have Wolf and Nikolai as a close one. This one is the scary one for our 4th seed. Wolf is a dark horse in terms of seeding, but a definite favor and contender in terms of popularity. Alright, moving on to the part that just scrolled down for no reason, the east half of the bracket. Greg is surprisingly losing to Yuichi, and my screen just keeps scrolling down every time you guys vote. Please stop. No, I kid. Please keep voting. Alright, I'll just hold on to the screen like this and hope that it doesn't move. Alright, Juichi and Fox are a very close one. Surprisingly, Fox is losing. Alright, Leakalau is destroying Anders at this point with 30 responses. And then we have Nick Wilde beating out Banjo by a decent amount so far. So our 6th seed and our 4th seed have some worries. But KK Slider is getting... Oh, our 7th seed might also have a stressful time with Nefero beating out KK Slider with 83%. But this is only as of 30 responses. The results can change later on. Alrighty, we have Parker beating, or nope, I was wrong. We have Spencer beating out Parker by a good amount, 76.7 to 23.3. And here we go, the last two matches. Case K is beating out Chester. Surprise there. And it's not that much though, so it could be anyone's game. But we have Amicus giving a big dominant lead against Dean. But this, like I said, is only based on 30 responses. Yeah, that's how I feel about it right now, Noel. But, you know, anything can happen in this bracket. Alrighty, so let me just post this to Discord and I will show you guys the video. Copy. To the Discord we go. I should have had Discord open and posted that immediately, but, you know, things happen. Uh-oh. Alright, it's time to send it. I don't know why I said uh-oh, I thought there was something worse that happened, but nope, it was just me changing screens. Alrighty, the matchup polls. Alrighty, it is in Discord, so you may access it. It shouldn't say West Side, because it's just the regular matchup. It's everything. Alrighty, so I am going to leave Discord there for now. Alrighty, so yep, 31 responses. We are going to hide that for now, and yes, I will hide this and show you my special video that I have made. I am going to... Actually, no, I can keep this. Whatever. I'm just gonna hide that for now. Hide everything for now and open up a new screen for my video and turn off the music as I show my brother predicting the round of 32 matchups. Alright, so where can we go? Display capture. Okay, video. Time to open up the document. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That is not what I want. I'm going to cancel that for now. Well, I wanted to cancel it, but it wouldn't let me. Alright, so I hadn't found the video yet, so that's why I did that. I was nervous it would show my real name, and I did not want that, because that would be very sad. Alrighty, so opening up opening up QuickTime Player Default. Alright, so now back to not Discord, you are OBS. Opening up the video right now. Oh wait, that's video capture. Whoopsies, wrong one. Alright, so I think it should be window capture. Okay. Apologies for the technical difficulties. I've never shown a video live, and so I'm very, very confused on how I'm going to do this. I titled it, My Brother Predicts and Roast Best Boys. If you guys want me to eventually, I can always release it as a separate video, you know, in addition, but you guys get to see it live on stream. Just experimenting with my, you know, testing out what I could do live. Alrighty, so you guys ready? OBS is a program that I use to live stream this, so alrighty, time to Pause and mute. That is out. Alrighty, so, you guys ready? Let me pray that the audio works and I can mute my own audio. Alright, so here we go. A special presentation of my brother predicting best boys and roasting them. Please don't get too offended for how he says stuff. He's just pretty blunt in general, so yeah. Some of these characters he just completely just roasts unintentionally. Alrighty, so let's start. Mic off. Okay, so I'm starting to record. I could probably edit a bunch of stuff if we just need to, but this is awkward, so I'm not awkward. I'm Dirk, and this is my brother, the guy who we referred to as Shaggy in my Eurovision video. We were not using real names, only pseudonyms. So anyway, I brought my brother here to get his predictions on who would win this round of March Madness 2020. You want to say anything before we get into this?
I predict nobody.
Everybody's a winner to me, everybody's a loser to him. Alright, so
That's life in a nutshell.
right here, I pulled up the first round just to kind of get a good reference in size for the, just for...
Yes, for size purposes.
Size, Jesus. He knows! But, okay, so our first octant, because if I pulled up the bracket somewhere, it's like March Madness, a bracket of 64. The winners of each round move on. And then
How were you able to find 64?
We had a lot of suggestions.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
There are a lot more of us here than you know. But anyway, so right now we're on the second round, the round of 32. And so I'm going to ask for your predictions on the winners for this round. So
lay it on me, boy.
All right, 32 remain. So from Octant 1, we have Shuichi is on the left, so he's the number 1 seed, versus Galhine from that Beastars show. The one that I was telling you about, the one that you pronounced Beastars.
No, Beastars.
It's not Beastars, it's Beastars.
Alright, Beastars, let's see what the fuck.
So Galhine's on the right, Shuichi's on the left. Who would be your Who would be your winner?
I think Strifey Wolf Boy's probably gonna take it home, maybe.
Hey, he's got Shuichi. Love that man. Tennis Ace is the first novel I did on my channel, and Shuichi's from Tennis Ace. He's one of my favorite characters that I've ever done. He's not number 1 because I did, but because 7 or 8 of us.
Because you put him there.
No, there's an 8-man jury.
No, it's because you put him there.
He won't believe me.
You're fucking biased.
No. We had a jury rank them all before
I'm
we
sure.
decided them. But anyway, the next one, the character on the left is also from Tennis Ace, the one you call Tony the Tiger. June from Tennis Ace versus Cliff from the Smoke Room. So June is kind of an adorable little being, just very naive and innocent, as you could tell from his little look. He's a piano man. I should give you more descriptions for each of these characters. I forgot to mention, Shuichi also plays volleyball, so love that about him. Galhine's just a badass, so...
I see.
Yeah, Stripey Wolf by Shuichi. But anyway, June plays piano, does the thing, does all that. And then Cliff is just a British, I don't know, he's somewhere from Europe. But he's in the Wild West trying to figure out where to find some guys. Yeah, interesting storyline. Basically, it takes place in this, kind of Wild West town, 1915. Eventually, the town kind of goes to shit. Alright, so, pick your winner.
I can definitely tell.
Who would you say is the better of the two boys?
I think Frosted Flaky is probably going to take the victory here, but fuck if I know.
Well, you're just predicting, and so far...
He definitely is a Frosted Flake, I'll tell you that much.
Oof. Interesting. Boom, roasted.
Fucking with you.
Right on top of the Kingdom Hearts key, he gets a star. So,
Kingdom Hearts key. What kind of messed up world do we live in?
in a Kingdom Hearts world. But yes, my brother's predictions. Shuichi winning and June winning. So we would have a tennis ace face-off in his world. Let me pull up the next one. So this is Octant 8. Let me pull it up for you. Here we are. Round of 32, Octant 8. So here are the first two in the matchup. We have Haida from a Netflix series called Agretzko. Working salary man, basically, he may be a simp, maybe not, but he's basically going after this girl, or not really going after her, but, wanting this girl to ask him out, but at the same time, he just never gets the chance with her. Basically, the girl's the main character, and she loves heavy death metal, and he plays guitar. So Haida plays guitar just like you. Loves to rock and roll.
Oh.
And this guy...
As long as he knows how to play Hangar 18 on expert mode, then it's totally fine.
Definitely.
Shout out to Old Guitar Hero.
Oh, exactly. And I think Kuya, the other one here on the right, also plays guitar. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but he's also in a band, a rock band. So both of these...
He's missing an eye, dude.
He's winking, dang it! Don't you understand? Anime, they almost wink. Kid, but...
That's not even... No, you don't even see the eyelash, you dip.
The eyelash is up here. Isn't it like every anime? There's always that character
I'm blind, I can't see.
There's always that anime where the character has one eyelash stuck in their hair. It looks like that.
Or at least in this case, it poked his eye out.
So,
because of how pointy it is.
Dang, that's just the art style. But yes, both of them are guitar rockers, I guess you can say. They look
like rockers to me.
The one on the right.
Know.
The one on the right does. The one on the left just does it after work. He's a salary man.
No, he looks like he'd sit in a cafe playing classical guitar, thinking he's better than everyone else.
Damn.
That's the kind of vibe I'm getting off of this guy.
All right, so who would you say is the better of the two, Haida or Kuya?
I think the wannabe Vin Diesel with the poked out eyeball is probably going ahead, but that's just me. Personally, I just want to see spiked out eyeballs.
Spiked out eyeballs, Jesus. Kuya gets the victory from my brother. All right, the other match, you definitely know this one.
So Bowser versus a creepy gym teacher.
He's not a gym teacher. He's just
That's
some 18-year-old.
That's the vibe I'm getting, dude.
He actually beat out a gym teacher. You want me to show you who he beat out? Let me see if I can pull up an image of him here.
Is his name trying to be Mike Tyson? Because it's not working, dude.
His name is Tyson, but he ain't Mike Tyson. Here he is. So he beat out the 8th seed to get to this round. This guy is Coach Grifter. This is the actual gym teacher he beat out.
So basically, an overroided Baloo is who he beat out.
I guess.
An overroided Baloo with a mohawk.
It's a badass mohawk. He's technically a tennis coach for a college, but we won't get into that long story. But anyway, who would you say is...
Bowser.
Exactly.
Bowser, because he's basically one of my best characters from Brawl, so...
Fair enough. All right, Bowser is our winner. And so these two would win, according to my brother, for Octant 8. Alrighty.
By the way, the best way to win Smash Bros. Is just spam Pikachu.
Agreed. Moving on to the next Octant, we have Octant 5.
Oh, God.
But here is Octant 5. So, this is the main character on the left from Beastars, Legoshi.
So, Beastars...
Legoshi? Legoshi, like Legos, and she. But he's facing off against one of the players from that Coach Grifter's team.
Something tells me that... Okay, something tells me that dude belongs in a lunchroom in prison. Because that's just the vibe I'm getting, and it is very, very frightening.
He's actually a gentle giant. That's the whole thing about his character.
That's not what I'm frightened about.
Interesting. So, who would you say is the better of the two? Legoshi or Dozer?
I'm just gonna go Legoshi because I don't want to look at that overroided dinosaur anymore.
He's a alligator, I think, crocodile.
That still doesn't matter.
Oof. Alrighty. Dang, you're really roasting these characters a bit harder than I thought. I'm not sure if
You
my
make it
chat's...
too easy for me to roast him, dude. You make it way too easy.
Man, I feel like my chat's just gonna go haywire from this. Or my comments. Alright, so the next one.
A bearded jackrabbit and a dog.
He's a lynx. So this one on the left...
Like I said, I'm not smart.
No worries. But the one on the
I
left...
had too much Budweiser.
The one on the left, his name is TJ. He lives in the town that one character Cliff was from, like that Wild West town, but 100 years later when it's basically a shithole at that point. Where it's like, you know, pretty spooky. And he has to face off against one of Legoshi's best friends, Jack from Beastars. Very innocent looking golden retriever, isn't he?
If his name is Jack, why isn't he a Jack Russell Terrier?
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
Did not take advantage of that opportunity.
Oh, for God's sake.
But, fun fact, the character that I showed you in the last one, the hyena, the one that you said would be playing guitar in like a cafe.
Yep.
Same voice actor as this one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Both on Netflix. So who would you say is the better of the two between Lynx with a bunch of neck floof or the golden retriever?
I'm going to say Pirate Whitebeard or something. I'm just going to go with Whitebeard.
Oh, God. TJ...
That's the only way I'm going to remember these guys, alright?
You're good, man. TJ is Whitebeard. Okay.
And I'm going to try to forget I ever saw that overroided Barney the dinosaur ever again.
Oof.
I'm going to see that in my nightmares.
Moving on to the next Octant, Octant 4. This one is probably the least, I guess, egregious to you, I'd say. Octant 4, we have from the visual novel repeat, we have Sissel on the left, and then on the right, we have a character, or, well, down here, we have a character that is going to be in a Nintendo Switch game called Nekajishi and Pals, Lin Hu from Nekajishi. So
we've got Tiger King, and we've got Lola Bunny's estranged brother.
Sure, I guess that's what you want to call him. Who would you say is the better best boy or better?
I really think that Bunny dude, he looks like them. He kind of reminds me of Trevor from GTA. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe.
Right.
He's just like trailer trash right there.
Oof.
And that's why I'm picking him, because I'm a trailer trash like he is. So.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I'm thinking, but...
Yeah, no worry, man. Fuck.
Dude, you know I'm trailer trash. You know that.
At least you own it, probably. Sissel wins it. I really haven't played his novel. Well, I kind of played Lin Hu's novel on the right a little bit, and then I kind of got bored. It's a lot more intense than I make it sound, but I mean, I just got bored myself. All right.
Okay, so now we have Wolf and that guy from Little Panda Fighter, that stupid Kung Fu Panda knockoff.
He's a badger, this one.
Okay, listen, I never said I was smart, Jack.
I'm sorry. I'm just correcting you. I'm not trying to like diss you. All right, so this is Nikolai from the Smoke Room. Same story as that Cliff, that weasel.
Yeah, that
character.
weasel guy.
Yeah, the weasel guy from earlier. So
it looks like he's just exited a smoke room. I mean, Jesus, dude,
He's a coal miner or a gold miner, whatever he is.
Okay then.
He goes into the mines and digs.
I see. Wolf wins.
Easy enough.
I'm a Nintendo guy, so Wolf wins.
Fair enough. I feel like a lot of people might vote that way, but a lot of people that have played visual novels love this guy on the right. Poor Nikolai, he's up against a hell of a challenge. But moving on to the next Octant.
Okay,
Yeah.
automatically Fox wins, hands down. I mean, seriously, is that even a question?
Knew you were going to say that. Alright, so...
Do a barrel roll, motherfucker.
I'm yeeting my star here.
Please tell me Slippy's not on here.
Nope, Slippy is not on here. Alright, so let me change out... Can you see this? Like, should I make it bigger? Or...
Well, I already know Fox is on there, so now we got
we
a
have
Doge and then some weirdly budget cut animated thingy on the...
Greg! This is Greg from Night in the Woods. It's kind of an indie game, but, that's kind of part of the...
That would make sense
That's part of
as
the
to
style.
why the style of it.
It's unique. But Greg is basically ADHD on crack. Do be
So
hyper.
basically me in a nutshell.
Kinda. And then this guy, Yuichi, is in the same novel as Shuichi from Tennessee, the volleyball guy I was telling you about, and June. So he's the main character, and he's the one that's like,
Oh, the Doge?
He's the Doge. He's a Shiba Inu who's trying to become famous and a professional.
Shiba Inu, but alright.
Yes. But he is trying to become a famous tennis player, and he's supposed to be one of the best in his country for his age.
I see.
So...
I still think Greg, because Greg is just Greg.
Greg be Greg.
Greg's be Greg's, I'm telling you.
Greg, man. I feel you on that. Greg wins it out for Octin 3. So, in your futuristic next round, it'd be Greg against Fox. Hyper against Badass.
Exactly.
Alright, so taking that out, we only have 3 more to go. Now we have...
Oh god, 2 of those I recognize, and I actually have the original game
Really?
for Banjo and Kazooie.
Ooh.
I swear I actually have it on Nintendo 64.
So do you want to do Banjo versus Nick Wilde first?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is a tough one. Now you actually know both characters. Interesting.
I still go Banjo, because Banjo deserves something at least. Why he doesn't have a current game, I will never know.
I am shocked about that too myself. But, or at least I thought there was a new one that came out sometime.
Was there?
Soon. I'm not sure.
I haven't kept track.
I haven't kept track in a while, but
I have not kept track.
Banjo be a big thing.
For those of you that actually watch Achievement Hunter, if you watch the Minecraft videos, one of the guys, Michael, his character's actually Banjo.
Oh yeah.
His Minecraft avatar.
I remember that. Okay, so the next one...
I'm just saying it for those who have actually watched them.
Yeah, no problem, man. So the one on the left is Likalau from Nekojishi, the one where it had that giant Tiger King character from that same novel.
So now we have a punk Elton John jacket wearing
versus...
leopard?
Yeah, he's a clouded leopard.
Okay, I actually got something right.
Hooray! Again.
I didn't even look at the screen. I literally just looked at his jacket because it screams Elton John.
I guess. Did not think about that. But
that's just to me,
but he's going up against Anders from After Class, the bull on the right.
So he's a bully?
No, he's actually another gentle giant. I don't know what he does because I did not invest myself enough in the game.
Okay, I'll just say red hair.
So you're gonna go for Anders?
Might as well. Why not?
Okay. Interesting upset.
I will just say, the Rockstar Bully game, fun to play.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. And now we have 2 Octans to go, so just 2 more of these to go. And then we'll be done.
Alright then.
Alright, so Octan 7. Ooh, boy, this one's interesting. We have you heard of KK Slider, the Animal Crossing one?
No, I never played Animal Crossing.
Oof. Everybody loves KK Slider, hence the high seeding. So KK Slider is going up against Neferu, the jackal on the right.
So we got an Egyptian guy versus a weird dog thing.
Yes, a sweet guitar guy. I don't know.
I'm basically gonna go for that jackal thing on the right because he looks like one of those. Oh, what was that? I can't remember that character's name from Dragon Ball Z. That he looks like. Oh, he has those ears. He has those ears.
I know who you're talking about, but he looks nothing like him in my opinion, and I don't know the character's name.
I'm just saying, there's just a vibe. There's just an Egyptian vibe, and plus, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. So.
Egyptians are a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I'd love to hear you just go up to somebody that's Egyptian and just tell them, Egyptians are a Yu-Gi-Oh thing, man.
Just imagine going to the pyramids and you just see a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards just slapped on the side of the fucking pyramids.
Oh no. Oh, that'd be awful. Alright, so...
This is the level of my stupidity right here.
Yes.
Actually, it's quite worse because I actually had a full thing of alcohol, but still, who cares?
You've just had 1 Mike's Hard Lemonade.
If you want me to have more Jack Daniels... I have a full thing of Jack Daniels in the cupboard. I can drink that if you want me to.
No, we're good. Alright, so Next up on the left, we have Parker, or Mr. Stone from After Class. I guess he's an English professor. Against one of Coach Grifter's other players, Spencer from Extracurricular Activities. Another good tennis player, I guess you could say. Husky versus Bear.
So, what was that? So we got a bodyguard-looking guy and that the guy that looks like that husky from Balto.
God. You mean Steel?
Steel, yes, that's what I was getting at.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Hey, I've watched Balto too, dumbass. I have watched the movie.
Alright, good. So, who would you say is the better boy?
Don't ask me that.
Who do you think is better?
Let's see, bodyguard or Steel. I'm gonna go Steel.
Alrighty, Spencer. Nice choice. Alrighty. We have 2 more matchups for you, and then you will be free, my friend. Alright, moving on.
Your room is right next to mine, and you stream when I'm inside my room, dude. I'm not free whatsoever. Actually, to be fair, we're not free because of this whole virus thing, so who cares?
Yes, that is a big deal. Alright.
Apparently it is a deal, somehow.
I mean, stay inside, then you pretend the world doesn't exist. So the final octant is Octant 2, the bottom right corner of the bracket.
The world does not exist.
Alright, so the top...
Okay, one of those characters is kind of concerning me, especially with the man cleavage shown right there.
Oh, yes. Good old Chester.
Right then.
So on the left, we have Case K from Tennis Ace, another character from that Tennis Ace story I told you about.
Oh, damn it, not Case K from Initial D.
I know, shame, right?
Bastard.
Is the Case K from that one rich?
Yeah, he's
what?
His dad owns a big hospital in Takasaki, so they're freaking loaded. Both the Takahashi brothers are loaded.
Damn.
Both Keisuke and Ryosuke. They dumped all their money into their RX-7s, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, shit. Guess we have a coincidence or a correlation between Case K's and being rich. But he faces off against Chester from Extracurricular Activities, another player from Coach Grifter's team.
Well, that guy looks like he's eating a lot of Cheetos. In that world, is Cheetos protein powder, apparently? Because something tells me that this Chester guy has snorted a lot of Cheetos.
No, but he's actually a really good cook.
To get this fucking ripped. I'm just going to go Keisuke because of the Initial D correlation right there.
Nice.
Between Tennis Ace and Initial D. I don't know how that's even possible, but still.
I guess you are a Tennis Ace fan. You've chosen 4 for 4 on Tennis Ace. My favorite novel, personally.
I haven't even read it!
I guess he secretly loves it. Alright, last but not least, we have...
Another Baloo-looking guy and a wolf thing.
You think all bears look like Baloo? He's not even Baloo! He is Brown! This is Dean from Password versus Amicus from Adastra. He was the guy that gave us a lot of controversy the other day.
Isn't it Ad Astra? Or Ad Astra?
Well, I think...
The way you pronounce it.
Well, we say Adastra, at least that's how the author wanted this to be created, or at least he made it one word on purpose, but, you know, there's that movie, Ad Astra, you know. But you could say it either way. But anyway, this guy is basically a future emperor in a far-off space galaxy, and he had to fight for it, kind of like the controversy...
Is his last name Palpatine or something?
Jesus Christ, no. I don't even know if he has a last name.
Just can you imagine this guy in a black cloak and just like shooting force lightning from his claws or something?
Oh dear God.
That actually would be sick. Fuck.
Dude, I don't know if I'd have his brother on here, but you'd see that more so from his brother. Shit, I don't know if I have him. But anyway, Dean is from a novel called Password, basically it's kind of a horror mystery novel. So
we've got Emperor Palpatine and We Bear Bears.
I guess you can say that. But this character beat a character out from Echo, the one I was mentioning earlier, the shithole story. Let me show you who Leo is and explain some interesting controversies. Oh boy, I'm nervous.
So it tells me it is going to be interesting.
Oh yes. Scroll, scroll, scroll. This is Leo. from Echo. People were really kind of angry about not the matchup itself, but people who liked Leo really didn't like Amicus. People who liked Amicus didn't really like Leo. And there were some that kind of intersected in both, but...
So basically, the YouTube comments went to a freaking war.
Basically. And my chat did. It was very interesting. So
I'll tell you one thing, dude. If you're going to start World War III by furries, it's going to be a very, very interesting battle.
Oh, yes. I feel like sometimes I could. But anyway, what happened originally was somebody frauded our votes, or by that I mean duplicated their same vote 121 times to get Leo to win. And there were other people that kind of spam voted for both characters.
Okay, listen.
But
let me just explain something. If you're gonna vote that many times just for one person, do that for American Idol, not for this. Because this doesn't make any sense.
Is the American Idol even worth it anymore?
I don't know. I mean, Ryan Seacrest has been irrelevant for God knows how long.
I don't think he's even doing it anymore.
Thank you.
Anyway, after we recounted the votes, we had to take out about 100 for this guy, and about 130 or 140-ish votes for this guy here. And so Amicus ended up winning instead with the fair results.
Let me just tell you something. You really need to fix your commenting system because this whole thing with spam voting is going to ruin this.
Oh, we changed it though. Don't worry.
I'm glad you did because that's just gonna be stupid. Because if that was the case, I would have voted at least 200 times for Banjo to win.
Of course. But yeah, you can only vote once. You have to sign into your Gmail or your Google account in order to vote. But don't worry,
you
responses
realize
are
that a Google account's free and people are just going to sign up 100 different times, different Google accounts?
If they're that desperate.
Trust me, dude, it's going to happen. I know it.
Don't give them ideas.
Free!
I can always turn off... whatever. So, we have Amicus versus Dean, our final match. Who do you think is the better of the two?
Oh, God. Bear Bears versus Emperor Palpatine right here. You know what? Palpatine wins even though he doesn't shoot Force Lightning, which is absolute bullshit because he probably should.
He doesn't shoot it yet, I guess. But anyway.
Somebody teach this guy, getting, someone from Star Wars, get Count Dooku to train this guy and just absolutely raise hell. Because that will just that'd be sick to see some freaking claws just shooting lightning.
Oh, that'd be hell badass. Hey, Adastra, could you please write that into your novel, please?
That would absolutely work.
Alright, so thank you so much for doing this, bro.
It's no problem at all.
Alright, so those are the predictions. I guess I can always edit it in the future to be like, oh, here was everything, but it doesn't matter. This is just for fun. Alright, guys, those are my brother's predictions, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my presentation. Nah, I kid, but let me just delete the video off the screen now. Alright, remove the video. Oh no, you can see the first response. Whoops. Alright, so I'm being a bit quieter now because my parents are FaceTiming family right now and I'm going to go down to see them right now, so I have to end this stream right now. But yes, this is the kickoff for the round of 32. Link is in the description here, on Twitter, and in my Discord. So, yes, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, take care, guys.